What a time to be alive! The world's militaries are positively giddy over unmanned surface vessels, those zippy little sea drones that let you blow things up, without ever leaving the air-conditioned comfort of a command center. It's like playing Call of Duty, except the explosion is real. And the only thing you're risking is a paper cut from your mission briefing. From Ukraine's flashy new USV, now with its own drone posse, to China's shiny experimental drone carrier. And even the US Department of Defense finally crawling out of its post-World War II tech to join the party in the Philippines. The global arms race has gone full remote control. Robert Baer, in his 21 Laws of Assassins, warned us about this. Humans get bloodthirster the further they are from the blood. It's the same reason your coworkers' emails turn into war crimes when they're mad. Or every keyboard warrior on Facebook morphs into a Navy SEAL. Buckle up, because this essay is about to dive into the absurd, pillow-biting circus of USVs with all the glaze they deserve. Let's start with Ukraine, because who doesn't love an underdog with a penchant for rewriting naval warfare? Their latest toy, a souped-up Magora V7 USV, isn't just content with ramming Russian ships like a drunk pirate. No. This bad boy now comes with a hangar for quadrupter drones. On December 6, 2024, Ukraine used this floating Swiss Army knife to launch a multi-pronged attack on Russian gas platforms in the Black Sea, with drones buzzing around like angry wasps. The USV played demolition derby. It's the kind of thing that makes you wonder. If the engineers were cackling maniacally while designing it, let's stick some FPV drones on it, and maybe a mine or two. Hell, throw in a coffee maker. The result? Russian sensors got smashed, their troops got spooked, and the Black Sea became a no-go zone for Putin's navy. Not to be outdone, China's strutting onto the stage with what might as well be called the USS Drone Daddy, spotted at Guangzhou Shipyard International. This experimental drone carrier is a 200-meter behemoth with a flight deck for VTOL drones or helicopters, and a fancy Trimoran USV buddy called the Yari USVia, packing vertical launch cells and enough sensors to make a conspiracy theorist blush. It's like China looked at Ukraine's DIY death boats and said,
"Cute, but hold my beer."
The carrier's got a vibe that screams, "We're here to dominate the South China Sea, and we brought our own air show." Beijing's naval planners are probably salivating over the thought of using this to choke Taiwan's harbors, or give the US Navy a headache, sipping tea in a control room 500 miles away, because nothing says superpower like outsourcing your warfare to a robot. And then there's the DoD, bless its bureaucratic heart, finally waking up from its 80-year nap to play with USVs in the Philippines. In a rare moment of not being allergic to innovation, the US handed over Martok Mantis T-1 to USVs to the Philippine Navy, complete with a gator mode for sneaky semi-submersible ops. These pine-sized drones are meant to patrol the South China Sea, where China's been flexing harder than a bodybuilder on Instagram. The Pentagon even trotted out Secretary Lloyd Austin to show off the toys in Palawan, probably hoping nobody notices. They're about a decade behind Ukraine's garage-built fleet. It's adorable, really, like watching your grandpa try to use TikTok. Here's where Robert Baer's ghost starts wagging a finger. In his 21 Laws of Assassins, he warned that the further you are from the killing, the easier it is to pull the trigger. And boy, are we proving him right! USVs are the ultimate in detached destruction. No need to smell the gunpowder, hear the screams, or dodge return fire. Just joystick your way to victory from a bunker with a Monster Energy drink in hand. Distance breeds bravado. On Facebook, every supply clerk's a Spec Ops legend. At sea, every USV operator is a Grim Reaper with a keyboard. The bloodier the tech, the less we feel the blood. And USVs, they're the pinnacle of, I didn't sign up to get my hands dirty. Contrast that with the good OL days of mano-mano combat. David and Goliath didn't need drones. They had slingshots, guts, and a grudge. There's something honest about facing your enemy up close, where you can see the whites of their eyes and maybe regret your life choices. But no, we've traded that for joystick to joystick warfare, where the only risk is carpal tunnel. Ukraine's USVs might be kicking Russian ass, but they're also turning war into a video game. China's drone carrier is basically a floating Xbox. And the Department of Defense's Philippine adventure is like they finally bought the expansion pack. It's all so clean, so detached, that you almost forget people are dying. Almost. Let's not kid ourselves. This USV craze isn't about peace or precision. It's about making war as easy as sending a snarky text. Ukraine's turning the Black Sea into a drone playground. China's building a naval Roomba with missiles. And the DoD is playing catch-up, like a kid who showed up late to the party. Meanwhile, Bear's warning echoes. The further we get from the gore, the more we crave it. Email flame wars, social media rants, and now see drones? It's all the same impulse. We're 10 feet tall behind, a screen or a control panel. But when it's time to sling a stone like David, suddenly, everyone's got a prior engagement. So here's to the USV revolution. May it keep our hands clean, our egos inflated, and our wars just a button press away. Because who needs courage when you've got a drone? Keshig know where this diaper juice party is headed, and that is global instability and some goofy outcomes similar to the Terminator series. We can stop progress, so we better keep up our skills, fitness, and anti-fragility. When crypto folds faster than you can say, Hawk Tua, countries will be spraying and praying. Do a max set of 8 counts right fucking now, because you can handle your business the old-fashioned way, mano a mano. If you can't, get ready with the baby oil, because the diddler party scene is going global. Stay the big spoon,